People have been talking about artists who came out of a coffin while performing on stage. Wait, is this coffin real? Is this like an Undertaker imitations in church? In this video, you will see how popular blogs have published about a gospel artist who arrives the stage in a coffin in an event titled Funeral Service Death of Self. But wait, is using a coffin by an artist on stage something to be worried about? Oh, other blogs are relating it to us being fetish because it's similar to what Undertaker does. But here's the context. Funeral service has been in existence for 10 years in Jos and later in Taraba State. Let me draw your attention to symbolism. The use of coffin in this context is a mere dramatization. Acting as a prostitute in a movie does not make a character in real life a prostitute. It is just mere acting. This coffin is a mere prop to help communicate the idea of the death of self. Also, the convener of this event, funeral service death of self, disagree with the narrative that vloggers are bothered or are making about the event, especially with the misconception of the ideas of a coffin being used on stage by the artist. The artist in focus is called Samuel Ogucha, aka Onoja. This is what the convener said regarding the idea behind using of coffin on stage.
It's amazing that people are talking about this coffin thing now. We've been doing this thing for almost 10 years. I think I would only count like 3 times that we never used a coffin. Every year we had a coffin. Every single year we always had a coffin at funeral service. So the coffin was always a normal thing, and we were always doing the event in church. It was never a problem. But this is 10 years anniversary, so I guess it's just the time for people to know about it. Very often people do things on stage. When a pastor wants to preach about water, he brings water on stage. We use symbolisms, we use representations of things. That is what a coffin is a prop that you use to explain what the idea of the event is. The event is titled Funeral Service, the Death of Self. So the death of self, of course, is a metaphoric thing, but we are trying to explain it to the layman to understand that, okay, you really need to die to your flesh. But dying to your flesh doesn't mean that you're dead, because you have to always get out of that coffin.
So, you've had the idea behind the coffin on stage. You people are just so scared of death, so anything related to death is seen as something strange or fetish. This event is a gospel event and nothing more. Thanks for sharing.